Hello and welcome to the channel. On today's adventure, we're going to be up at the property, grease up the backhoe and get that situated, and just giving the property a once over, make sure everything is fine, and getting ready to build the house, hopefully later this year. With the prices the way they are, it's kind of insane, but we will see what happens. And the backhoe is right there. It is a 1988 Case 580 SE. It has a clamshell, four-wheel drive, and the extender hoe. So let's get going. So when I first got the backhoe, I wanted to treat it right and make sure all my fluids and everything were correct, and I was putting the right material in. So I did some research on grease, and this is what I came up with. This is Schaefer, the 238 Ultra Supreme. It is a synthetic blend for high pressure, and it is waterproof, as you can see, so it won't wash out as easily out of the joints. And as you can see there, it says extra tacky, won't pound out. So on a piece of equipment, there's a lot of pressures and movement as you're digging, and so you want a grease that stays put. You don't want a grease that will move easily in this application. Sometimes you want a grease that when it heats up or whatever, it will flow to help lubricate bearings or other things. This basically keeps the pins lubricated so that it doesn't bind up, and it lessens wear. I mean, it will always wear, so you will have to replace bushings at some point, but it helps to lengthen the life of your tools. All right, let me get you, see if I can find a spot to set you guys where you'll be able to see most of the stuff going on. Let's try right here. Well, that was short-lived. I'm out of grease. Okay, so we ran out of grease, so might as well go over how to replace the grease on a grease gun. First thing first, you want to retract tension rod. Then you unscrew the barrel, which can be an adventure in itself. Oh, no, this one wasn't too bad. Okay. Slides out. Pull out your old tube. Take your new tube. Pull off the plastic cap. You're going to slide that down into your tube. And then it has a pop top like the old soda cans. Pop that. And then just peel that off. And you slide it back into your gun. And screw it down. Alright, and take your plunger. Oh, my word. Oh. Does not want to go. There it goes. And then you push your plunger down. Then on this model, there's a little bleeder screw to get the air out of it. Alright. Didn't come out the bleeder screw, but it's starting to come out down here, making a mess. But that's part of life with the grease gun. That's why carry a rag with yourself when you do it. Great. Back to trying to grease these. You want to put grease in until it starts coming out of the hole, and you just go around the machine. Okay, moved you over here. Let's see if we can get this finished being greased. let's see if you can see this. You basically put the grease in. So you see it coming out. You know, that way you know it's full. And the grease helps to tighten the pins up and helps lubricate everything. It helps lubricate everything to make sure it runs as smooth as possible and lasts as long as possible. And you just work your way around the vehicle, well, the backhoe in this case. And hitting every grease fitting. And yes, there are a lot of grease fittings. Ouch! Oh. There are some that are difficult to get to, like this one right here. The hole's filled with dirt, so you got to try and get that out of the way. facing? I think you're facing this way. And then something else you do. So I have the extend-a-hoe version. So this section right here slides in and out all the way back up to here. So you need to put some grease on that just to help it run smoother. So there's no grease fitting for that, so you just kind of smear grease on it. And then when you retract the boom, it'll spread it out where it needs it. Alright, so we've just about made our way around the backhoe. There's a few more fittings. Like I said, there are a lot of them, and some of them are hidden better than others. This one has a hose up against it that kind of hides it. And I'm out of grease again. And every place you find a grease fitting, you want to put grease in it. And that's how you grease a piece of equipment that has grease fittings. That would be heavy equipment, or even your vehicle. Some vehicles have ball joints and U-joints that are greasable. So they would have, let's bring it in and show you, they would have a nipple that looks like that on it, and the when you get your oil changed for lube service, then they should be greasing all your fittings as well, that are greasable. Some of the fittings nowadays, in fact a lot of them come sealed, so there's no way to grease them once they're there, and they just are greased at the factory and they stay sealed until they fail, and then you have to go and replace them versus maintaining them. Thanks for watching.